Hey everybody, how you doing? It's Gil.
Hello, it's Julian.
And we're here for another episode of Anti-Movie Club. And today we are talking Psycho Goreman.
Yeah, we figured it out after
watching.
After watching it and stuff like that, because when we announced originally that we were going to do this, I was like, is it Goreman?
Yeah.
Or is it Goreman? You know what I'm saying?
Goreman just made more sense.
I mean, after watching it and finding out how he got his name and stuff like that, it checks out completely.
Yeah. So this is a viewer pick. This isn't something that me and him probably would have ever watched.
Never would have seen it.
And I hate to say this because I'm usually the nice guy, but that was probably the worst movie I've seen in my life.
It was a hard watch for sure.
It was god awful.
And I'm so sorry, Tyler. I know you're so proud of this movie, but it was hard.
Tyler, I don't know you, but I am so sorry. But this was
hard awful to watch.
I'd rather watch any Jennifer Lopez movie ever than watch this.
Enough is fire. Stop doing that. The movie Enough.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
All right, go ahead and go peep that out.
Okay, I'll look into it.
I'm just saying, it's fire.
Anyway, it was terrible. It was like if they took oh my god, I can't remember his name. I want to say his name is Ultimate Freddy from Nightmare on Elm Street, the new Wes Craven one, and then they took Homeboy from Power Rangers, the movie, the purple guy. I can't remember his name.
Ivan Ooze,
and they just smashed those.
Put them together.
Dudes together.
It was very Power Ranger-esque.
It was super Power Ranger.
That's the good thing you can say about the movie is the fact that the costume designs that they did in that. Fire.
Oh, fire.
Amazing.
No, good job.
Fire.
No, they did good.
For sure.
But it was like if someone tried to make a knockoff Power Rangers.
This was it right here.
But also tried to make it like a kids comedy and an adult horror movie.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I wouldn't even call this a B horror. This was like D horror.
I'm gonna have to agree.
Nothing about it was good, and I'm sorry.
Except for the costume.
Okay, excuse me.
The costume.
Nothing about the costume.
Low key, I might like the dad in the movie a little bit, even though he was a lazy piece of shit. But he came through in the clutch at the end, so I'm kind of with it. The kids in it, Mimi and Luke, they sucked.
The worst actors of all time.
Mimi was a psychopath. Like, literally, all she did was torture her brother, and then, she started torturing Psycho Goreman.
She reminded me of, the little girl from the Missy Elliott music videos. But she wasn't as talented. Was not as talented.
Way less talented.
And it's funny because they had their own show and everything. She was an actual actress. But yeah, dude, what? Who greenlit this? And who was like, yo, we gotta put this out.
But, it's definitely one of those movies that has, that, cheesy, cult following, you know what I'm saying?
And I've seen a couple of those movies. There's a movie
like Sharknado.
I've never seen those.
Never seen.
But there's a movie similar, not in style, but kind of out there. There's a movie called Turbo Kid that's actually really good.
I'm not gonna watch it.
Yeah, no, you don't have to. But I'm just saying it's kind of it's like Tron meets BMX.
All right, I might watch it.
Okay, yeah. So in it has kind of those kind of kills where all the blood's going around over there. That was a good movie. This movie, nothing about it. I liked it, and I'm sorry, I did not watch all of it. I made it through maybe half of it, and I'm just like,
watch the whole thing without.
I had to put what is it? I had to fucking put an Avengers movie on because I'm just like I have to get this out of my head. It was so bad.
It was a grind for sure.
I don't know how you made it through it.
The whole movie, no phone in hand, bro. No.
Really?
No phone in hand.
Oh my god, you're a trooper.
I was like,
I can't.
Look, my boy put in the call for this, and I was like, I can't not watch the full thing.
Yeah.
I needed to make sure that if I'm gonna watch this, if it's gonna be as bad as I didn't think it was gonna be bad. I thought it was gonna be solid. You know what I'm saying? But once I realized it was bad, which was pretty much at the very beginning.
Yeah, because the first 2 minutes, it's like, what?
They were playing that game with Crazy Ball or something like that. That game, I don't know who or if the director came up with it real quick. Yeah. But that was wild because
he was feeling that too.
The rules, they didn't really have rules. It wasn't really explained. All I know is that somebody at the end, somebody got punched in the stomach.
Then they dug up their yard, like.
Because they said that the winner of the game has to dig their own. The loser of the game has to dig their own grave.
Yeah, that's stupid. Where are the parents at? Like, you're gonna dig up my yard? Jesus.
I told that dad lazy.
Dude, like.
Super.
I don't even know if this movie had a story to it.
Yeah, they were after the gym. Like that's the whole thing, you know.
So that's why I went to the Avengers that were actually looking for gems that actually matter.
So Infinity Stones.
Yeah. So like
those have real power.
I don't get it. Like I don't know who is like, hey, like let's make a Power Rangers ripoff. That's terrible. But like, I've seen like Goosebumps direct to DVD movies that are better than this.
It was a hard watch.
Like, it reminded me of, like, really early Saban stuff. But even then, like, Big Bad Beetleborgs, better acting than this.
Loved it, though. Oh.
Way better.
This movie, the Psycho Goreman, I just realized, he reminds me of, did you ever watch Ultraman? Because,
oh, yeah.
You know how he had the fin on the top?
Yeah.
Dude, homie had the same thing,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's, like, probably more of a combination of, like, Ultraman and Power Rangers, you know what I'm saying? Because those are from, like, the same, like, sections, I guess is what you could say. But
I'll have to show you, but there's like a character called Super Freddy, and it's basically the ultimate Freddy Krueger, and it's basically like a superhero-esque, like, dark dude. And if you saw his costume, you'd be like, okay, that's what this dude looks like, exactly in the face and everything. It's just ridiculous. So I hate these guys that made these movies. I hope they never make a movie again.
I think they have their hands in Steven Kostansky. Also has his hand in like one of the Leprechaun movies, like the Leprechaun Returns or something like that.
Oh, like the newer ones though?
Yeah.
Okay, see, that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, I think so.
Terrible. The best Leprechaun movie is Leprechaun in the Hood 2.
Leprechaun in the Hood 2?
2.
If you had said Leprechaun in the Hood, I'd be like, all right, but you said 2?
Yeah, 2 is way better than 1.
Which one had Jennifer Aniston in it?
I think that was the first one.
The first one?
Yeah.
Leprechaun in the Hood did. The first one.
No, there's more Leprechauns.
There's like 17 of those movies.
Yeah, okay, but Leprechaun in the Hood, I don't think it had Jennifer Aniston.
Just the first Leprechaun did?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
I'm pretty sure, like, I'm almost certain. But yeah, like, Leprechaun in the Hood 2 was a slap.
Yeah,
that actually made really...
I'm not going to do that one either.
You've never seen it?
No, I'm not going
to. Oh, it's actually really good. Like, it's not terrible at all.
It's probably horrible.
And it's funny because even though that was, like, so low budget... It was better than this movie.
I wonder what I should have looked up what the budget was for this one, because those costumes, boy, they had to cost a pretty penny. So that's where all the funding went.
Most likely. And then just like ask some kids like on the street, like, hey, you want to be in a movie?
Terrible actors.
The worst. Like who's the casting director? Like, yes, Mimi, you are my Mimi.
And it was kind of hacky a bit, because they would say, like, instead of letting like the kids say like fuck or some shit like that, they were like frick, and instead of hell they were saying heckin'. And then like I said, I watched the end, so I got like the end is like corny as fuck.
Yeah, like
the typical we've been beefing this whole movie, you've had some dominion over me type of thing. But then like I kind of like you because like you were cool to me these couple times, but like Mimi wasn't cool to anybody the whole time. Well, mine is at the end, and then like there was some cutesy bootsy shit that happened at the end, and I was just like, oh, so this is the ending, huh? Cool.
Yeah, this was like worse than a sci-fi movie, like Sci-Fi the Network movie.
Oh,
that's how bad it was. Ooh. And you have to be really bad. Because, I mean, we all know. I mean, I don't know if the viewers know, but Sci-Fi Network movies are the worst.
They're pretty terrible.
Like, they take really old actors that were okay, like, in the 90s, and they try to bring them back. Like, this is their big comeback movie.
No, geez.
And it's even worse. But this movie, God, it was terrible.
It was rough.
I like Tremors more than I like this movie.
I love Tremors. Love it. Tremors 1 and 2. Anything after that?
Oh yeah, I forgot that they've been making a lot of those.
They made a couple,
but 0 stars for me.
I'm gonna give it a 1.5 for the costumes, because those boys were tight.
That's fair.
Good.
That's fair.
But the costumes don't make the movie.
No. That's like if it was like terrible acting during the Tron movie, but the costumes were cool.
Yeah.
But the acting was bad.
Yeah. That first Tron.
Oh yeah. I mean, the costumes were that cool in the first shot, and it's not that the acting was bad. It was just a script that was terrible.
It was real bad, though.
It was super terrible. Yeah. So I don't know. I just don't even know how to feel after like watching even half that movie.
I watched the whole thing.
I just don't know how
the
you
movie
did
was
it.
an hour and a half. I can't get that time back.
Yeah, like I almost feel like I want to bill this guy for half the movie I watched. Like just. And I was hoping because I've never actually watched a Shudder movie, so I saw the Shudder in the beginning. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Like
Yeah,
I've always wanted
to
watch a Shudder movie, and
this is what we get.
And I've watched a lot of like B horror, or at least like I've stumbled on B
like horror and comedy. And like I said, I watched the whole movie, didn't laugh a single time.
I mean, there's other movies like similar to like not when they say like similar in style, they're like that, but just I don't know what that movie was trying to accomplish.
Man, I don't know. I mean, like I said, probably got a solid cult following. You know what I'm saying? There's people out there that love this. They love the cinematography about it, and they're just like, "This is my thing."
The cinematography wasn't even good. Like,
I'm telling you, there's people out there that probably loved it. I'm not one of them, though.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of almost frustrating. It's just like, how do you like this movie? Like, I seriously want to meet the person who actually likes this movie. Like, how? Explain.
Tyler, you got to come here, man.
Yeah, like, I want him to do like a video, and we're gonna put it in the next episode and tell me why he likes this movie. Because Jesus Christ,
I would like to know as well.
Yeah, like that. Wow.
Oh, I forgot the beginning scene when they're playing
Crazy Ball
or whatever it was. The guitar riff that happens at the beginning. I was like, it's Power Rangers. It's Power Rangers. Like I was like,
I'm gonna try to take some of that and put it in this clip, but
because they hit that,
dude, it was
same guitarist. They went out and found them.
They had to,
because that was it. Oh my god. This movie
it was all over the place in the worst way. Like, anyway, so what are we thinking genre wise now after that? Because I feel like I need a palate cleanser because that was just
I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Stick with what you do. You know, you got some weird obscure movie you trying to think about. I'm gonna have to watch another Pauly Shore movie, which I didn't watch the first Pauly Shore movie.
Yeah,
so, I guess there's.
And you missed out because it was a good movie.
Anyways, my friend Kylie also said that I should watch Son-in-Law because she remembered watching it when she was a kid and she really liked it. And I was like,
yeah.
Okay.
She probably thought that was a slapper.
She did not approve of the fact that I did not watch that movie.
Yeah, see, it's a slapper. See, like I'm just like all flustered now. Like I'm just getting like so upset about this Psycho Goreman movie.
I had high hopes for it. I'm not even gonna lie.
I wanted to like it.
Maybe that's what the problem was, is the fact that we both went on with like high expectations.
I just wanted to like it. I wanted it to be our first, viewer choice, just to be like, all right, cool. Like this is something we both haven't seen, and this is gonna be a banger. And it wasn't. It was the exact opposite of a banger.
It was not.
Like if someone asked me, what's the exact opposite of a banger? Psycho Goreman.
Immediately.
Man, and now I can't even think of a movie because I'm just like,
I don't know what they were going for either. So like, I can't even speculate on that. It was rough.
Like, and I was so close to getting Shudder. I was like, you know what? I should probably get it because I like horror movies.
And then after that, you're just like, no, can't
anything.
do it.
I'm gonna protest against it.
If they're making movies like this, I don't want anything to do with it.
Horror is so hit and miss too, so it's just like,
That's why they don't do anything for me, man. Like you could put on like 7 horror movies in a row, and all 7 of them you could predict the ending. I'm cool.
Yeah, well, I have an idea of what I want. I think there's no doubt you've seen this movie.
I've seen a lot of movies.
Yeah. But there's some movies you haven't seen.
So like Psycho Goreman.
Yeah, I mean, I would never suggest anything on that type of level because that was super weird. But I did have a horror movie in my head, but luckily I can't remember the title, so I can't really tell you to watch it.
Jeepers Creepers?
No.
Jeepers Creepers 2?
No. This one has Will Wheaton in it.
Who the fuck is that?
Will Wheaton.
Who's that?
He's an actor.
I assume so if he's in a movie.
But man, I just can't remember. And it's kind of obscure. And it's actually really good. Like, me and Crystal watched it. It was really good.
So
but
that's his wife.
I can't, like I said, I can't suggest it because I can't remember it. So we're going to go with a classic and one of my favorites.
Classic.
We're
What's
going to
that
go
story?
The Last Dragon.
Ooh.
With Bruce Leroy. Classic.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Have you seen that?
Bro.
I mean, yeah, of course, but have you seen it? Have you seen it in the last 5 years?
I watched it 2 weeks ago. It's a hood classic.
Yes, it is.
I've got the glow.
That's probably like one of the best soundtracks of all time in cinema.
For sure.
Barry Gordy.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm cool. I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Love it.
So hopefully you guys have seen it. Haven't seen it? Let us know. It's a classic. It's so good. Like I remember my mom showing me like when I was a kid, and she was like, "This is what I grew up."
My mom showed me it as well,
and I was like, "Yo, this is a fucking slapper."
Solid movie, solid flick.
But short episode this time around. Psycho Goreman. Do not recommend watching. It was bad. I'm sorry, Tyler. I am really sorry.
10 out of 10 would not watch again, and 10 out of 10 will not suggest that anybody watch it.
No.
I'm so sorry, Tyler.
No.
If that's
and I hope he's not watching this episode. Like, I hate these guys. Like, I hate everything about them.
He'll definitely say something to me.
And I'm sure Kyle, I don't know if Kyle's watched this, but if he has.
I don't.
I don't know. This might be the one.
That gets him.
Yep.
Another viewer fucking gives a suggestion that Kyle's never. Actually, this could be it. You're right.
This could be it.
This could be it.
So make sure to subscribe, ring the bell, follow us on our socials, antimoviemovieclub.com to find all of them. And I guess we'll see you guys next week.